Greetings, YouTube. Happy Saturday. We are basically in a proxy war to see if there is anything, by the way, always claim that daily crystal, anything worth talking about today. And wouldn't you know it, 5 and 6-star hero crystal shards are upon us. These better be better offers than we saw in the past week. Have you dared to face the trials? Blah, blah, blah. This Tuesday is really important. Really, really important. By my account, it'll be the 5th Tuesday. It better be the 5th Tuesday because we have to defeat Dormammu 5 times. And we can only defeat him on Tuesday. So, remember, these very precious Tier 3 Alpha and Tier 6 Basic Callus fragments expire. Those of you who have been, or they don't expire, but the opportunity expires in 3+ days. Those of you who have been annoyed about the 150 units, I still think if you didn't miss a day, when I look at my inventory, I have all 6 days worth of boost to use without using any units. So I think that's where the confusion is. Kabam could have marketed this so much better. I still think this is horribly marketed. But, nonetheless, here we are. All right, let's get to the offers, shall we? 6-star shard, limit 10. So if you were to buy all 10, which would be an Odin, this is very unique. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, which is the first time we've seen this, of 5-star shards and 6-star shards. This still puts the price of a featured 6-star at $100. It is the most standard retail offer Kabam could give. $10, and that's it. That is it. It's not amazing, and it's not terrible. But this is called the Crystal Shard Top-Off offer because let's say I wanted to open a 6-star today, which I'm going to wait until tomorrow because I get the arena rewards for free. But let's say I needed, about 3,000 6-star shards. Well, that's $20. So Kabam is trying to do an experiment here. They're trying to see how much you're willing to spend cash to open a 6-star Groot. Because for every one person that opens a 6-star Hercules, there's going to be 100 people that open someone that is average trash. I'm not going to lie. I get why you would want this. Especially those of you who don't get 6-star shards normally in, say, something like Battlegrounds or maybe the Arena. And I talk all the time because people brag about how they've never spent cash on this game. They brag about being free to play. Well, how long does it take you to get 1,500 6-star shards normally in content? An hour? 2 hours? Well, I value my time as more than 1,500 6-star shards in an hour. So the reason why spending money on a game can be more valuable than your time is because your time, in theory, as you get older and you make more money, it's worth more. So I value my time at least at $20 an hour. And that should be pretty low considering my education and hopefully self-worth. Let's just say $20 an hour. Well, is this worth half an hour of my time? Oh, yeah. But in general, there's nothing guaranteed other than 100,000 gold, which is the same price they've given us for $10 worth of gold for 4 or 5 years. Maybe even less than that. Maybe more than that. In the end, Kabam wants you to spend money. Don't fall for this. I think this would be a solid B offer if it was $5. If this was the same price that we used to see not 1 but 2 featured Cavalier Nexus crystals, then I'd be cool with it. But it's not. And on top of that, in those Cavalier Nexus, how many times did you get a 5-star at least out of those 2, right? That's the equivalent of 10,000 5-star shards for half the price, plus whatever else you open. Now you can make the argument, okay, but if I got a 5-star, even if it was max sig, that turns into 550 6-star shards. So for 6-star shards itself, it is a better offer slightly, but there's just no guaranteed value in the riskiest crystal, the 6-star basic crystal. I will say this, though. For those of you who are uncollected, this is technically the best value for you because it's much harder for you to get 6-star shards than Cavalier and especially Thronebreaker and Wallet Breaker players. So I get why uncollected players will be tempted by this, but you might spend $50 to round out that 6-star only to land on an OG Spider-Man, only to land on an OG Daredevil, only to land on Mr. Sinister. Champions that are fine, but they're not going to help you clear content. They're not going to help you become Cavalier. It's much better for your money if you spend the $50 on revives than it is to open crystals. I know opening crystals is a lot more fun than spending revives because you're being knocked out on tough content, but you're going to want the highest progression possible before July 4th anyway. So there you have it, YouTube. I don't know. Kabam wants you to spend your money on this. Save it.